I caught up with her and asked her, really, how's she going so far?
Oh, so far so good. I've had about a week to adjust and I'm coming along.
Oh, that's great. Now, I understand that only just a couple of weeks ago, you actually were in Brazil playing for the World Qualifiers. You've represented Canada for the last 5 years. Now, is this the right scenario? You were playing Cuba in a must-win game. The scores were tied with about 4 seconds to go, and you drained a three-point shot. What happened next?
That's what happened, and well, I didn't realize what the time was on the clock, and I drained the three, and we were like, the timeout came out, and there's 2 seconds left on the clock, and Cuba threw up a Hail Mary, and it went in, and we were like, oh. So we went to overtime, and we just crushed them.
So you beat them comfortably in overtime?
Yeah, I think we beat them by 15.
Well, well done. So now you're off to the World Championships, and you realize you may be up against the Australians, who are current world champions.
Yeah. We played Australia the last World Championships, and it was great to play them. We got crushed, but it was great.
Now, Chelsea, you grew up in Kitchener, Ontario, and then you went to the college to play US, and you were the first Canadian to play for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. How was that experience?
It was fabulous. I picked the right school for me, and they treated you like queens there because Nebraska, there's no other professional sports. It was just the university, so you were like famous everywhere.
And after Nebraska, you started your professional career and went to Slovakia. What was that like?
It was definitely interesting. It was a great experience. I loved the country of Slovakia. I had great teammates. The league was okay. It was good to start off in that kind of league. But all in all, it was a great experience, and I had a lot of fun.
What about the living conditions? Was it pretty cold over there?
Nothing compared to Canada, so I thought it was pretty warm, but it was definitely different living conditions just because it was a poor country in Europe, and it was interesting to experience that.
Now you're here in Australia. Why here instead of back in Europe?
I have Claudia Bassard I played with for a couple of years with the national team, and she just raved about the Australian League, so I had this opportunity to come up and I took it.
Now tell me, you've only been here just over a week. Has anybody given you a hard time yet about saying A or out and about?
No, I try to keep down the download after being in America for so long and got teased, so I try not to say A a lot.
What's your impression of the WNBL and what's your role with Bendigo?
Well, I think I'm one of the lone post players with Bendigo, so guard the big girls. But it's a fast-moving game, but at the same time it's still kind of physical, which I like. And I think it's just kind of a run-and-gun league, and so I'm kind of excited for that.
Well, thank you for speaking to us, Chelsea, and good luck for this afternoon's game, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Well, thank you.